I want to build something undeniable. Something
important.
Iconic. It's a
You serious?
Yes, Ironheart. You remember that thing? It was made 2.5 years ago, and for reasons best known to themselves, Disney are still going to release this thing. And the trailer, of course, is out. The trailer will play through this. We're not going to listen to it or anything like that. You've probably all seen it by now. But, yeah, I have thoughts because, oh boy, does it stick out like a sore thumb why they were doing everything they could possibly do not to release this. Unfortunately, they signed contracts and stuff, which means they do have to release it. Now, the actress herself has been out there making waves, talking absolute garbage about what separates Ironheart, Riri Williams, from Tony Stark, and it's just like, wow. And of course, the trailer itself, the one thing that sticks out very much in the trailer, and it's something that we've all been noticing, and we've all been, and when I say we all, I don't just mean us here on YouTube, so I mean even you guys, the audience, the paying customers who are watching these things, have noticed that it's no longer about a hero being a hero because they want to do the right thing, you know? It's all now about, we want recognition, we want this, we want that. And the opening of this video, you saw that clip where she doesn't want to be a hero because she wants to save lives and do the right thing and work for her community or anything. No. She wants to be iconic. It's like, you gotta be kidding me. And even Thunderbolts was about that. It was all about validation. Oh, recognize us, love us, put us up on a mantle and just worship it. And it's like, that's not what a hero is. And even when we hear the actress Dominique Thorne's actual description of the differences between Riri Williams and Tony Stark, it's basically her saying she's so much better because she had so much more to overcome. Like, this is what her statement was. Now, she was talking about her relationship with the character of the Red Hood, who's the villain and stuff in this, but she then drops Tony Stark in there and says, there's a clear understanding that she's not Tony Stark. She does not have $1 billion at her disposal. She does not have the resources. She doesn't have the mentorship or the guidance. Now, everybody has been picking up on it. There's so many other people who are kind of latching onto it, go, yeah, you stick it to them, Riri. While every other person with an IQ over room temperature has looked at that statement and said, you clearly didn't watch Iron Man, did you? Because, yeah, Tony Stark's a billionaire, he was a playboy, he had all the resources in his own country and in his own home. He didn't have the resources or his billions or anything like that when he was practically dying from shrapnel in the heart, trapped in a cave being held by terrorists. That is how Tony Stark realized what was happening and then had to come up and form an idea of how the hell to get out of there and make the first Iron Man suit. Not in his home, not with Jarvis giving him a helping hand, nothing like that. No, flat out in a cave with hammers and scrap metal. That is how Tony Stark became the Iron Man we know and love, and the realization that he needs to do better. That's right, he actually knew he needed to do better and went ahead and denounced the selling of his weapons to countries and stuff, and basically wanted to turn the company around and not do that at all. What's Riri Williams doing? Oh, I want to be iconic. So it's not like she's trying to overcome the challenges of not having billions or anything. No, she just wants to be recognized. She wants to be praised. She wants to be put on that pedestal. All this type of stuff. And it's just like, you really don't understand anymore what heroes really are. Now again, what kind of messaging and crap is going to be riddled in this show, being the fact that it was filmed over 2.5 years ago. This thing's been sitting on the shelf for those 2.5 years. They did not want to release this, but unfortunately, their contracts that they made showed that they had to. So this isn't going to link up to Doomsday or anything like that. This isn't going to have little hints of the aftermath of the likes of Thunderbolts or even Captain America Brave New World. This thing is going to just be this awkward mess that's going to sit there in the middle. And the one thing that is surprising about it is that Disney didn't go the direction of just dump it all in one go and get past it. Just try and ignore it. They are, I believe, dropping 3 episodes at a time. Either way, the trailer is god awful. The character is so unlikable. She was unlikable in the comics. Her origin, for people who don't know, and you probably all do by now, but her origin was that of a villain. It was literally her demanding that a teacher tell her what she can't become, what she can't be. And when the teacher finally breaks and says, fine, you could never be Tony Stark, she's like, oh, I'll show you. That's not an origin of a hero, that's the origin of a villain. But they thought it was a good idea to make this show. They thought it was a good idea to put this character in Wakanda forever. And it's all now truly coming back to bite them in the ass. And my God, is it biting them hard. Again, the trailer for this thing is horrible. And it's already been ratioed into oblivion, which is also hilarious. And of course, all the usual suspects are going nuts saying, oh, it's racism. And of course, it's like, oh, of course it is. You know, forget the fact that all the other movies with black characters and stuff like that didn't get ratioed and were quite successful. They must have taken the days off again for all those things, like Sinners. Oh, look at Sinners. The trailer's not ratioed at all. The movie's a massive success. It's still sitting in the top 5 after all this time. And where were the racists for that? Did they just go, no, we're going to save our racist energy for Ironheart? Because currently on YouTube, on the actual Marvel page, it has 8.6 million views, which is astonishing, to be honest with you. But its upvotes are 208,000. Sounds impressive, doesn't it? Until you see the downvotes, which is 472,000. And you're like, oh dear. So, yeah, it's not tracking to do great. It's going to be a disaster. They should never have made this thing. But of course, they wanted to play all their identity politic games and stuff. And now they are paying the price. So, those are my thoughts on this thing. I know what pretty much all yours are, but do feel free to share them in the comments. And with that, I will leave it there for this one. Like, share, subscribe. You know the drill. Cheers. And I'll catch you in the next one.